I think that growth can feel really lonely sometimes. And I think the biggest reason why this is true, or at least for me, it's because growing and like making any kind of positive change in your life requires a tremendous amount of effort and focus and dedication. And it's all like being focused inward, like being focused on you and making sure that you're showing up and that you're working on your goal and that you're doing what you said you were going to do, that you're going to keep the promises that you've made to yourself, and you're constantly like keeping yourself in check. And that requires a lot of attention and a lot of like inward focus. And so I think the reason it feels lonely is because like we sometimes self isolate when we're in a period of intense growth, because it takes so much energy and so much effort, and all of that effort has to be inward focused so that we can stay on track of our goals. But like sometimes when you do that, you don't really have the energy to like also keep up with other people. And sometimes you forget to reach out. Like you're so focused on yourself and on what you're working towards that like you realize that, oh, like I haven't talked to this person in however long. And we do that sometimes. We self isolate because we're like so the only way to grow is to like put blinders on and to be so focused on your one goal that like kind of you lose track of time, and the world disappears in the background. And I think it can feel lonely. Growth can feel lonely because it requires such effort that like we kind of forget that there's an entire world outside of us and our one goal that we're trying to work towards. And so like if you have a friend right now that's super focused on one task, or like they're extremely like have their blinders on, and it feels like they're ignoring you because they keep working on this one thing, I think it wouldn't hurt for you to reach out first and to cut them some slack, because as we all know, changing anything in your life, even a very small thing, takes a lot of energy. And sometimes we self isolate even though we don't really mean to.